Let's head on back.
Let me log on the other
From
camera.
roughness to soothing skin, here's before and then here's Aquaphor. New Haagen-Dazs Belgian waffle cones. That's Dazs.
New
More
Haagen-Dazs.
easy trip will
Oh, you
save
know, have you have
thousands
Haagen-Dazs
of
ice
dollars.
cream,
Did you
Mom?
know that some dealerships
Haven't
will
had
clear
it in
the check
years.
engine codes off their cars, and then you'll end up buying that car without realizing you're about to get hit
I
with
used to all
thousands
the
of
time.
repair fees. Carfax can tell you the basic history of the car, but it can't tell you the working condition of a car. I spent the last 10 years as a master
Let me see if we can catch that person on here.
How to tell if the car you're buying is actually a good one. I've seen and tested every car gadget known to man. But recently I saw a TikTok video claiming that this device will scan your car for issues, tell you what those issues are, and then also tell you if you should purchase that car. We're at the dealership right now. Let's see if this thing actually works. So this thing plugs directly into the diagnostics port. Every car after 1995 has one. Open the app, click tap to scan. So Fix is scanning the car right now for issues. Let's see what it comes up with. Fix says that I need a new catalytic converter. And as you can see, there's
Welcome.
no light on the dashboard that says if there's any problem. Because if you look in the app, the seller cleared the check engine light. If you bought this car, you would end up spending $2,400 at your local mechanic just to fix this issue. And if you only listen to the Carfax, you would feel like such an idiot because the check engine light will turn on 50 miles down the road. This happens all the time, but it doesn't have to happen to you. Here's what I'm talking about. Not only can Fix give you the complete vehicle history, but it can also scan any vehicle on the spot, telling you instantly if there are any issues. It also accurately tells you how much those issues will cost to fix, and the maximum that you should pay for that vehicle. It gives you so much negotiating power that you're going to pay way less than you would have otherwise. Fix instantly tells you if the car has any accidents, structure damage, or multiple owners. You can continue to use Fix to diagnose issues even after you buy the car, saving you thousands on maintenance and repair costs. Fix lists out each service and how much each service will cost you. That way you aren't blindsided by expensive maintenance costs after you purchase the car. This thing even reminds you when it's time to change your oil, tires, battery, and windshield wiper. And if you want to clear the light after you fix something, you no longer have to spend $150 at the dealership for them to clear the light for you. Now, with this, all you have to do is click a button in the app, clear the light, and you're done. Car dealerships and sellers are always trying to maximize profit. The truth is, it's easier than ever for sellers and dealerships to clear the check engine lights. A lot of people are doing this, and we're getting away with it. But with this, you'll see it coming, you'll know what is wrong, and you'll know exactly what to pay for that used car, so you know that you are getting the best deal. And since it gives you cost estimates for maintenance and repairs, you don't have to worry about being overcharged for your mechanic. To be honest, I actually didn't think that this thing was going to work as well as it did. But I'm impressed. For less than $25, I don't know why more people don't have this.
So I quit my job today, which will be about 30 minutes ago. The reason I quit is because today is a trust down day, and typically everybody wears jeans.
All right, so we have 4 balloons left unpopped. So I am going to have you ask our remaining ladies a question.
What are you ladies' values, core values?
Okay. Your name and age first, and what are your core values?
My name is Mecca. I'm 26 years old. I think that my core values are God. I really enjoy studying theology, so I'm really passionate about that. I am very passionate about giving back to my community. I went to Howard University, so service is like a huge part of their mission. Family, I'm very family oriented. I have a lot of siblings, and so I just kind of like having that noise in the house. Yeah, I'll leave it there.
Over here, your name and age, and what are your core values?
Carrie, I'm 26. My core values, I would say I'm very huge on authenticity, individuality, honesty, and just a seeker of life, of love, and just staying inquisitive.
Name and age, and what are your core values?
My name is Obi, and I'm 28. I would say my core values would have to be just self-awareness. I think self-awareness is a huge one. Fitness, I like working out. Just always just kind of showing up and being like the best version of yourself. And yeah, just like friends and family, kind of just being there for them in times of need.
And your name and age, and what are your core values?
Hi, my name is Brianna. I'm 30 years old. My core values would definitely have to be honesty, family, and constant time for self-improvement. Definitely hygiene, and just a lover of life, wanting to experience life, knowing how to rest, knowing how to be in the moment,
Welcome.
being very present.
I'm making
That's
something
very important.
easy today. I'm going to do the fresh shrimp wrap and
Let's head on back this way. Let me hand you a
and
break.
shrimp bite. Okay,
I can hang on to that. And
blanched.
before I have you pop, let's ask. What are the
cellophane
questions that
noodles.
I want to say loyalty,
Welcome.
forgiveness. That's something I've been
I know,
working
my
on a
hair
lot,
is a little
especially,
crazy today.
like, now, the last 24 hours. Just being. That's it.
Okay, sounds good. So I'm gonna have you pop one balloon. Okay, let's just head on over there then. Alright, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Sorry. I ended up popping my balloon because I felt like you could have better matches with people, and I felt like they gave more descriptive answers, and I feel like you're old that. So I just wanted to get the most out of the experience. And I also wanted a little bit of clarification on the Jesus statement because I just converted or reverted to Muslim or Islam, so that also was a thing.
These are cellophane noodles. It's a little bit different than rice noodle. This noodle here is made out of cassava plant. And have different textures.
That's great, but can you ask your friend to stop digging into the
In fact,
noodles?
this will be the healthier versions of noodles. And
From Sarah,
we make pancit also, just like in the
it's up to 100% visible flakes.
in the Filipino community, they make fried pancit out of this.
Naturally, we call our stuff Gatorade.
I have simple vegetables today. I have carrots and cucumbers. And then I'll be adding some avocados to make it a little
I know
more
you're probably skeptical
healthier.
that a small, lightweight lamp could actually kill bed bugs, mold, allergens, dust mites, viruses, bacteria, and more. I was pretty skeptical.
Oh, you know, the
But
noodles
first time
cook,
I used
it'll be
it was
a
like
little
my house
clear.
had been completely
And it's not
purified
cloudy.
and deodorized in just 15 minutes. Experts have been using this UV technology for decades. Doctors, dentists, exterminators, daycare centers, and airlines. Everyone else is making the smart move and safely eliminating bed bugs, dust mites, viruses, germs, mold, allergens, and more. All in just
It didn't
15
take me
minutes.
very
You
long
don't have to trust
to
them
make it
or
quick.
me. Just
The
try
water
it for
have to boil
yourself with a
first, and then
risk-free
before we
30-day
cook these
trial.
noodles,
Your
so it's
order is
gonna cook quick.
100% guaranteed. If you don't have a
Because this is
rapid
already
after just 15 minutes, you can send it back
cooked.
for a full refund.
When it goes through the
Don't miss your
process
chance
of
before
making the
this
flour.
revolutionary at-home technology sells out completely. Go ahead and place your order now while it's still available with this 50% discount.
I mean, you can. They might benefit from it.
Yeah.
See, it's
So,
clear.
I look at this is how I look at it. We are all children of God. So if I have 10 kids, right, just to give an example, I may trust one child out of those 10 to perform a particular task for me. Doesn't mean I love anyone more,
Tastes good.
you know, than the other. I just trust that one kid. So same thing with God and Jesus Christ. I believe in Buddha, the prophet Elijah Muhammad. I believe all those people touring the earth before. I'm just open-minded, you know. We are all God's children, and I'd rather die and believe than and finding out that it's not real instead of, you know, dying and it is real, you know, because I'm screwed after that. So
I think that's a good sentiment. I do. I do.
And now she's someone that's your type.
she is.
Alright, we've got 30 ladies left. Go ahead and ask another question.
You ladies like to do for fun.
Okay, so what do they like to do for fun? Alright, your name and age and what do you like to do for fun?
Period 26 for fun. I would say I enjoy reading. I enjoy watching movies. I would say I'm equally a homebody as much as I do enjoy being outside and having fun.
Because you're gonna get
I like
sticky
hanging out with my
fast, so I'm
friends,
gonna use some
language
healthy
learning.
oil, maybe about a
I just
teaspoon,
love adventures, anything spontaneous, anything fun and thrilling.
to keep the noodles from sticky and keep them from
And what about you?
crumping up in one.
I like to go to
One ball,
concerts
we
a
just
lot for fun.
use the oil
and
to
I
separate
like-
them.
When I go to concerts, I get really into it. Like I dress up and I like to like put an outfit together and kind of spend a couple of weeks like figuring things out.
Last
I'm gonna use all seasoning,
I went to
all
Angelo
seas-
Martin's
all
pizza.
seasoning.
What was that?
What was that?
What was that?
Oh yeah, I was at State Farm. Glendale. So yeah, my next one is gonna be Post Malone and then Beyonce after that, and then Chris Brown because he's coming. But I'm actually going for Chris Brown. I'm going because Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller is gonna be on the show.
I like that. I'm going to Kendrick Lamar in Toronto.
Oh my gosh, in his city, dang, that's gonna be amazing. Not Kendrick Lamar's city, but you know, dang.
Sorry, okay, you were saying, what do you like to do for fun?
I also like working out for fun, just because I go to yoga and it's a group, and I really like the community there and stuff, and also like, you know, just hanging out. It's not something like really particular, it's more of like the vibe and like the people and stuff like that.
And last but not least, what do you like to do for fun?
Hi, so for fun, I really enjoy self-care. I really enjoy traveling and being immersed in different cultures. I really enjoy
I'm gonna do
hiking,
vinaigrette,
reading,
just a
getting
little
to
bit,
good
maybe
show,
just
good
a
movie.
tablespoon.
I am very much
This
a
will be
homebody,
about
but when
a
I'm not doing
tablespoon.
that, I love concerts, festivals, events. I like to go out and just experience new things, just try stuff out, just because. So, yeah, and I love that you love traveling and you seem to be like just really into having experiences about life.
Thank you. Okay, heard from our 3 ladies. It is time to pop another balloon.
You see how the oil keep the noodles from sticking?
Why was your balloon unpopped?
So that is
I really
the
like
secret
it
from
like
keeping
it's
any kind of
really
noodles
nice.
stick
And
together.
then
So we put a little oil. Huh?
Got it. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Just the attraction really wasn't there.
Thank you.
Out of what I have left, you know.
Perfect, thank you. All right, we've got our 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for him?
She's ready. I would like to ask how you manage work-life balance. What do you do when you get a chance to actually relax? How you prioritize maybe your relationships or family or hobbies?
I have to make time. I have to just simply reduce how much I work. I work a lot.
Any other questions? I don't remember if you said you had any kids.
No.
No kids. Do you want children, or what do you see for your future partner? Like, how do you see that dynamic?
Marriage, children.
What about over here? Any questions? Yeah, what's the one thing that you feel
We want to give a
others
quick
don't
mix.
understand about you that you wish they understood more or better?
My features. People assume things about me based off how I look, you know.
For example.
Just being an attractive individual. So people think I have like multiple women or whatever. That's not really the case.
Okay.
So that's a misunderstanding.
Okay.
I think it's common. Who's gonna be honest, you know?
Whose song is that, Mom?
Customize and save with Liberty Mutual. Very funny, Lima. $6 deal.
I'm gonna cover it, put it away until we're ready to serve.
Cooking.com has all kinds of steaks because some love a rusted cabin. Others
I have the vegetable diced up. I only have
find exactly what you're
cucumber
Cooking.com.
and then sorry, shredded carrots. And I'm gonna be using this avocado as well. What I'm gonna do next is to Angry Bird. I'm gonna use this rice paper here. Huh?
Did you put this in like the fridge or a freezer or something beforehand?
Really like this to be my bed.
So I'm like a really hot sleeper.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm always that person that has like their leg out the curl to sort of pull down, but then also I want to be like cozy and like wrap myself up.
Being 6 months pregnant, there's a lot of obstacles and finding
I'm gonna cut it
ways to
into
sleep good,
quarters.
especially being a hot sleeper.
I have a fan on me
Yeah.
at all times. If I'm in bed, fan goes on.
Ladies, going through menopause?
Oh, yeah.
You need this.
Absolutely.
The whole thing is like the cold side of the pillow.
I can fall asleep right now.
You guys can go.
Yeah, we'll stay here.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Any other questions?
Let's see, what's your, you said you like to read, you give some examples of what you like to read. Will any of those be your go-to books, or do you have a go-to book, like that's your comfort book, or?
Probably say the
Did
Bible.
Lucy make her Rice Krispie
Down over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I feel like that was a bad time to pop.
What'd you say?
But
Did Lucy
I am
cook
more
her Rice
spiritual than
Krispie?
religious, and you know you've mentioned it multiple times. I was trying to see if we could do more conversation, probably have more understanding when it comes to that.
Why you say that?
I do like your personality and how you look.
Yeah,
at
but
your
yeah,
handsome.
no, I don't know.
I don't love the
Appreciate
outfit,
it,
but
but-
you know that could, you know, we can work with that.
That's
That's fine. That's not really a big deal.
Yeah,
But I
appreciate
think
She did?
that seems to be very important to you, and so like it was mentioned multiple times, and so I just decided to pop for notice.
I just
So
want
I'm
to say again, I
making
don't
these
practice no religion,
crispy
but you have to draw information
rice paper.
from some sort of source, you know. So
Let's see here. And now
Make
she's
sure
someone
that
that's
the
your
oil
type.
is on
She
low
is. I'll
heat
approach
because
it,
it's gonna
you know.
cook quick. And it's gonna be crunchy.
All right, so we do still have an unpopped balloon. Is she someone that's your type?
yes,
I had to ask before I bring it up. You right? Come on up here with us. Ooh, okay, go ahead.
I live in Cleveland.
Okay, and are you open to long distance?
Mhm.
Very long distance?
Sure.
Where do you live?
Spain?
What?
If I rock with you, I rock with you.
Okay. So you're in Spain all the time, or are you just moving there? Like, what's the dynamic?
I live there. Okay, yeah, I've been there for almost 5 years now, so, yeah.
Okay. Do you come out here often, or?
Not every so often, or every so often, not often. But when need be, I'm here now to visit my family, and it's kind of coincided with the timeline, so, yeah.
Yeah, that's different, but I like it. I like it. You know.
Here with us. Come on up. So, any final questions between the two of you? If you don't have them, that's okay as well.
I do have one as a means to get to know you a little bit better. Behind closed doors, so to say, what's one positive trait or one negative trait that people will be surprised to know that you possess?
Overthinker. If some people may look at that as negative, I think, no, it's a negative. I think it's both. I think it harms me more than it does good. It did help me out a lot to figure things out, but I'm overly analytical. So, but other than that, closed doors, open doors, I'm cool.
Okay, so that's your positive one?
Not in that way, but I want to say, just a selfless individual, you know, compassionate.
Okay. Are you good?
I am.
Okay. Well, let me ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for me? Okay. And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match! I'll take the mic, and you guys can go on off. Make some noise for that lady.
I think it looked better when I double it.
Oh, okay.
What you say?
I'm
All right, let's
I'm
go
talking
ahead
to
and bring our
camera.
next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Marcus.
Marcus, how old are you?
I'm 32.
And what do you do?
I'm a laser technician for a fine china company called Stilllight. I also do life insurance, and I own my own bumper boat business.
Okay, what do you like to do for fun?
We didn't get a chance to talk, son, before they put him out of business.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Niggas be ready to pop.
And really just anything that has to do with laughter, smiles, and positivity.
Okay, nice. And now what do you look for in a woman?
Gotta be Elon Musk to be in the business, I
A
think.
woman who's
You
confident.
want to turn that to, oh, that fan might be too loud for
Turn
you.
it on.
Okay. And now what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers?
Yeah.
Deal breakers would be Just a woman who's
I
combative.
mean, it's just popping
And that's really it.
So I
Anything else you feel?
have my
Cool, cool. So we did
rice
get some
papers
compliments.
all
Let's go over there and see why
bubbled
we're
up.
popping.
crunchy
Your
up.
name and age.
My name is Yasmin. I'm 26.
Yasmin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I want a balloon because you seem
Simple.
like a really great guy. I like your answers. I'm very outdoorsy. I'm a Southern Belle from
Um,
Mississippi, so
Okay, no.
stay outside.
Okay, no.
But America's not my favorite,
Okay.
so that's why I pop.
The next thing I do, I wanted to wrap a shrimp
Sir,
pie with
braids
this.
are just like logs, because these are braids and logs.
It's
It will
just
shake, yeah.
confusing to me a little
Okay,
bit.
cool.
I'm sorry. I ain't trying to sound mean. Just a little confusing.
Yes.
Thinking about going solar, but not sure whether it's worth it for your home? Well, before you get quotes, there are 3 things you need to know about going solar, and one easy way to find them out. Number 1, you need to know how much solar you need to eliminate your electricity bill completely. 2, you need to know how much solar you can actually fit on the roof. And 3, you need to know what the ideal solar system will cost after federal, state, and utility incentives. In the past, to find out all of this information, you had to get a solar installer in your area to examine your roof in person, but not anymore. Our unique solar calculator at solarestimate.org uses machine learning to scan your roof to tell you whether solar is worth it for your home. It will tell you how much electricity your roof can generate, how many solar panels you can actually fit on your roof, how much you can reduce your monthly electricity bill with solar based on your utility pricing plan, and the magic number every
I have
homeowner
my
wants to know:
shrimps ready
how long
here.
will it take for the system to pay for itself? No other solar calculator does all this. Now, if the payback on solar is better than other low-risk options like paying off your mortgage, then solar makes a lot of sense. The typical payback time for solar is under 10 years, making it a no-brainer given the historically low interest rates we have at the moment. So to find out if solar is worth it, test your home with America's most accurate solar calculator by clicking on the link below. Now, you may already know that solar is worth it, and just want to find
I leave
out how much solar
the
will
shrimp
cost
tail
after all the
on
incentives.
because we need it.
Well, the reason our estimates are so accurate is because we use the actual cost of installation from thousands of similar solar systems near you to hone our estimates. Using this data, we found the best solar deals being offered from reputable installers we vetted using over 28,000 verified reviews from actual
And we're gonna fry
customers.
this.
To get access to these deals, simply select how many installers you would like firm quotes from after the calculator finishes analyzing your home. If you're not ready to get quoted just yet, you can still get a detailed solar analysis, including cost estimates for your home to keep for you when you're ready. Stop paying full price for electricity and start taking advantage of the generous incentives available for solar by clicking on this video or the link below and getting a free no-obligation solar analysis for your home.
I'm gonna cut the sheet into half. I think I had it too big. It would work better if it's half.
Very beautiful, lovely aesthetics. Give me the real vibes.
Thank you. I'll take that.
For sure, for sure.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Kara. 28.
Nice to meet you, Karen.
Kara, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was the hair too, but I really like this one.
Okay, I appreciate you.
I got a question. Do you use one?
Do I smoke? What?
Yeah. Yeah. I like this one, but it was the hair at first initially.
But to answer your question, do I really can't say just because I'm corporate. Yeah, I'm corporate.
That was it.
Appreciate you.
She's someone that's your type?
Absolutely. Melanin, beautiful, beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Let's go here. Your name and age. Angelica, and I'm 32. Angelica, why'd you end up popping your balloon? The smoking thing, my bad. Also, the necklace, I don't know what that's called, but, I don't even know what it's called, like a cross thing, yeah.
I got you.
I recognize that, and I'm throwing on my face, so.
Okay, so this is actually acarone.
Okay.
It's the cross that the Egyptians used
Okay.
from obviously all over the land. So it protects from spirits and bad energy.
I don't believe in that, but thank you.
Okay, absolutely, fine.
Is she someone that's your type?
Very much so. Light skin, love the curls. Is your hair naturally curly?
Yeah.
Okay, yep. Absolutely. That's racist is racist.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Brianna. I am 30 years old.
And Brianna, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I am not physically attracted, but I also think that you have a really great smile. I guess I don't love the haircut. I do like the outfit, like the shirt. It's like guns album. That was a great album. So I feel like musically, like we would vibe, but it made me think personality we wouldn't. And he said something about being combative. I don't really understand what that means because if I don't like something, like I'm gonna do something about it. So that just like it like triggers me a little bit. You know, that's so petty, but ultimately I do like the vibe. I think you come with a lot of confidence and you have a good personality and very calm, so I appreciate that.
Okay, cool, thank you.
And she's someone that's your type?
Very much so, very fit. And you walked in too, right?
First.
Over here.
Yeah.
Let's head on over here. Your name and age.
My name is Jayla, I'm 27.
Jayla, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah, you're very handsome. I just don't think the physical attraction is there for me.
Okay.
What would you say it is?
I'm not sure. I like what I like, you know?
Okay.
Oreo cakesters, the go. But make it fluffy.
When you see what's real, understand what is wrong. When you see why we don't go,
It's going to be very crispy.
One thing that'll save you thousands of buying a new car, you need talks about. If you're buying a used car, you need this. So we've all been there. You're on Facebook Marketplace and you're scrolling through, you find a car that you absolutely love, but you're not sure which one you're going to run. Carfax, it can tell you the basic history of the car, but it can't tell you the car's working condition. That's where Fix comes in. Fix is a diagnostic tool that can save you thousands. So this thing's going to recommend your diagnostic for every car after 1995 has one. Open the app, click tap to scan. Alright, Fix is scanning the car for issues. Let's see what it comes up with. Fix is telling me that I need a new catalytic converter. And as you can see, there is no light on the dash.
I'm going to let it get brown just a little bit.
Because the app is telling me that the seller cleared the check engine.
Make sure that my shrimp cooked really well.
Right now, it would cost you $4,400 to your local mechanic just to fix this. And if you buy the Carfax alone, you feel like an idiot when the check engine light came on 50 miles down the road. This happens all the time, but it doesn't have to happen to you. Here's what I mean. Not only can Fix give you the vehicle history, but it can also scan any vehicle on the spot, telling you if there are any issues. It also accurately predicts how much these issues will cost to fix and the maximum amount that you should be paying for this car. See, this gives you way more negotiating power, and you'll end up paying way less than you would otherwise. Fix instantly tells you if your car's had any accidents, structure damage, or multiple owners. This thing even reminds you when to change your oil, tires, battery, and windshield wipers. And if you want to turn the light off after you fix something, you no longer have to pay the dealership $150 to turn the light off for you. You just open up the app, tap, boom, lights off. Car dealerships and sellers are always trying to maximize profit. And the truth is, it's easier than ever for these guys to turn off the check engine light. A ton of people are doing this, and they're getting away with it. But with this, you'll see it coming. You'll know exactly what's wrong and how much to pay for that used car. So you know what you're buying and how much to pay for it. And since it gives you cost estimates for maintenance and repairs, you don't have to worry about being overcharged for your mechanic. To be honest, I didn't think that this thing was going to work as well as it did. I'm impressed. And for under $25, I can't believe more people don't have this.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Very much so. Black queen as well. You walked in too, right? There we go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Alright, thank
For
you.
sure, yeah.
Thank you.
For sure.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna pop back over here. Your name and age.
My name is Holly and I'm 28.
Holly, why did you end up popping your
I think it might have been the overall attraction. I think they're really handsome. I just think I like something different.
Okay.
She's someone that's your type.
Very much so. Like I said, the melanin is melanin. Are you locked in or you just?
No, because it's not.
Okay. So, very much so.
That's like though. Like we're almost matching a little bit. And then over here, your name and age.
Hi, I'm Mecca and I'm 26.
Mecca? What? Why did you popping your balloon?
I think that you are very confident. I think that I wouldn't necessarily appreciate your overall aesthetic, and I think that, you know, as a woman, it's like certain things like a woman might not mess with you. Like if I'm not overall attracted to you, I might kind of be mean. I gotta be honest, and so I just feel like you deserve more than that. I'm from Detroit, so I'm a little spicy.
I'm from Pittsburgh, so you right there.
Yeah.
I feel you. Okay, myself.
Alright, she's someone that's your type?
Absolutely. That's what we do. So we live in Terry Hilson over here. So it's a lot going on. So yeah, for sure, feel better.
Thank you. Alright, well unfortunately that's all the balloons popped. Thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for our ladies. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
I think I'm gonna do some live singing sometimes too.
What's your name?
Okay.
It's
When
Brad.
are you gonna do that? After you
How old are you?
I'm 31.
And what do you do?
I'm a licensed financial administrative advisor.
Nice. And what are some things that you do for fun?
For fun, definitely outdoorsy. I like to hike.
They start popping a
spend
balloon
some time
before you
with
came
friends,
out.
Good times, good vibes. Always
Man.
for sure.
Okay. What do you look for in a woman?
Honest, genuine, trustworthy, and somebody that can be really supportive, ultimately, for sure.
Nice. And now what are some deal breakers?
Burgers, shallow. Someone who doesn't really understand that keeping space to grow and ultimately, build relationships.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. So we did get some hot balloons. We're going over to see why they ended up popping. Your name and age.
Kara, I'm 28. I'm sorry.
Kara, why'd you pop your balloon?
I probably had to take them over.
Correct.
But I don't know.
Kara balloon. Alright, for you. There you go. Alright, we'll be back. Going over here. Your name and age.
My name is Holly and I'm 28.
Holly, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I also think it was the shades initially. Yeah.
You are very attractive.
I'm cooking my shrimp. I wanted to make
But yeah, I guess that's probably what it was. I think it was just like
spring roll wrap.
making flashy. It was like very flashy. Yeah.
At Nico Insurance, we understand that looking out for each other isn't me, but rather for you.
The shrimp is so easy to cook, so it only take about a minute or so to cook until it turns pink. Welcome. Hope you're all doing well. It's not very good lighting, but I have 10 shrimps, so I'll be making about 5 egg rolls. I mean spring rolls. That'll be good enough. That would be enough for me. I'm gonna turn it off and then transfer to this bowl. I also have this shrimp that I
Did you put this in
want to
like
cook it
the
also.
freezer or something beforehand?
Really like it.
So I'm not very important. I like to worry about that. I have like the layout.
pulled out, but then also I want to be like, how do I wrap myself up?
Being 6 months pregnant, there's a lot of obstacles with finding a way to sleep good, especially being a hot sleeper.
I have a fan on me at all times. Like, if I'm in bed, fan goes on.
Babies going through menopause. Oh yeah, absolutely. The whole thing is like the whole kind of
Looking forward to it right now.
You guys can do it.
yeah, we're gonna get it.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
Let me go wash my hands thoroughly before I handle the raw portion of the cooking.
So you're gonna pop.
I mean, he's the little guy.
Now you learned a lesson. You gotta come with the glasses off. You know?
It's sunny outside, I'm sorry.
Here we go. Okay. Not too bad. Alright. You're naming it. And so look up there. Angelica, why can't you pop in your lip? I just want to say I love your accent. Where are you from?
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I hear an accent. I love that. I think it's handsome, but it looks like I'm tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, the shrimp looks so
Cool, I think that's
so beautiful.
Cool.
Alright, so over here, your name is. Hi, I'm Brianna, and I'm 30. Brianna, what did you pop in your book?
I'm turning off the heat and I'm gonna leave it in here and allow the fish to cook
Like to have a lot of roots in Barbados.
Okay.
I think you're very handsome and
on unburned
I enjoyed
heat.
hearing you speak. I just, really like, did something happen? So, not really. You're gonna be careful.
Is it a stereotype?
That's not right. Yeah, that's not right. But like, if you like, Okay, no. Yeah. No, we're good. No, it's good, yeah.
I'm going downstairs and we'll go live on my YouTube.
Ben, I lost time, so I know it's like.
Oh, look, you're very handsome. I really enjoy when you come. Okay, we did get a pop back over here. Your name is
Jasmine, I'm 26.
Jasmine. Why did you end up popping?
Off because I just sat over here and I debated about the glasses the whole time. And I know it sounds, but I know for you to say you don't like shallow people.
I'm gonna cut my cucumber,
You don't have to usually
make it look pretty.
are really handsome. And I also worry that I may be a little too handsome.
Where are you from?
Mississippi.
Okay, I like your accent though.
Thank you. I like your state. But I'm a little. So I like to fish. I like to get dirty. I like to get in my leg.
Have you been to Jamaica before?
I mean, I know about Jamaica,
Yeah, so I mean, but hey,
it's just a little
respect.
flashy, but you look great.
I present myself well, that's all I can do.
Yeah.
Is she someone that's your type?
Nice, I like the pose. I like the accent too.
Thank you.
All right, so we do have 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask our remaining ladies a question.
So my shrimp is completely done
I
right
would
now.
say,
Yeah.
what does accountability look like to you?
Okay. Name and age, and what does accountability look like to you?
Hi, I'm Becca and I'm 26. Accountability to me is really
These
just taking the time to be
nice and
introspective
ripened
to see where I could have been
avocado
better, but also
that I
giving
need
myself
for
grace.
my
I'm
spring
very
rolls.
communicative, so I think that is a huge part of taking accountability, being able to articulate where you're wrong or you're right, and coming to like that compromise position.
Cool.
Your name and age, and what is accountability to you?
I'm Kara, and I'm 28. Accountability to me, I feel like it's self-reflection, I guess. To take the time back and think about all the things like you've done, and then come together and talk about it. But I see my wrongs.
How are y'all doing?
You know, I'm able to own
So
up
it's
to
good
them.
to see all of you.
Yeah.
What about over here?
I don't have a very good lighting in here, so.
My name is Holly, I'm 28.
And I look pretty natural
I would say
today also.
accountability starts really with self-awareness, and kind of, putting yourself in someone else's shoes and understanding like maybe why they would feel that way. And then also kind of what she was saying before is like kind of coming to a compromise too as well, but also kind of taking responsibility too. Yeah.
And over here, name and age, and what is accountability to you?
My name is Jayla, I'm 27. Accountability for me looks like being honest
Part of this
about
avocado
where
is not
you
soft
are
yet,
lacking,
so I
being
wanted
honest
the
about
softened part
things you might
of
have
it.
done and what you could have done better.
It's a really big part of it is communication. I feel like a lot of people lack that. It's one thing to own up to what you did, but you have to say it out loud so you and your partner can hear that, and y'all can both grow from it.
Cool.
Okay, now I'm going to hand you a pick. There you go. And let's have you pop one balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one.
One balloon.
One balloon.
No other questions at all.
Not this round.
You guys are fun. This is a hard class again for sure.
Okay. Let's see what
So here I have my
what's going on.
my carrot, beautiful colors, and I have my cucumbers, and I have my Thai mint here. I'm substituting for cilantro. If you can't get this Thai mint here,
Is she someone that's your type?
She's great. I like the jewelry. And
you can do with cilantro. Okay.
Alright, for sure.
Alright, well, since she popped, she helped you out. You got lucky.
I appreciate it.
Go ahead and ask her remaining 3 ladies another question.
Okay. If you had
Let's roll
broke tomorrow,
our egg
you had
rolls.
$5,000 left to your name, what would be your next move?
Oh, I'm sorry. Spring
So if you
rolls,
went
not
broke,
egg
you
rolls.
only have $5,000.
Spring rolls.
What's your next move?
There are 3 things you need to know about your home solar, and one easy way to find them out. Number 1, you need to know how much solar you need to eliminate your electricity bill completely. 2, you need to know how much solar you can actually fit in your roof. And 3, you need to know what the ideal
So we're going to use the same
after federal, state, and
spring roll sheet. How are you guys doing? Yesterday when I was online, there was a troll on here and he was trying to be funny, so I'm trying to see if he's back on here so that I can greet him formally. So that was kind of rude. You know, I come in here in good faith and I don't harm anybody, I don't hate anybody, but there's sure there's some haters here, you know, and that's not even nice. See if he's here, because if he's here I wanted to say hello to him and see what his problem is. And we all cordial on here, you know, we respect each other, we respect and support each other, and that's what we should be doing, you know. I mean, the other thing I don't agree with, you know, I mean, you have the right to your own opinions, however, but don't place your opinions on someone else and be negative and being mean about it, you know, that's not cool at all. So I'm gonna place some of this meats here on the sheet here, so that way I will get a very nice textures. Have my cucumber lined up. Can you see? Okay. You know, overall, I appreciate you guys being on here, supporting me, and I appreciate that a lot. But still, you know, there's some unhappy people on here and just make everything difficult. So here are the noodles. I'm gonna put my noodles here in the center. In fact, it's too long, so I'm gonna cut it.
I'm a bit of a hustler, so like I think I would try to figure
And I also have my avocado.
I'm just real. I like to work. You know, if it comes to that, if I feel like I don't have enough money, I'm gonna work. So yeah, I'm gonna go down and figure it out. Yeah.
Gotcha.
There you go.
What about over
Make
here?
it healthy.
I would say
And then
that $5,000, I could probably, pay the rent and
The carrot
get another
to make
job.
it
I think
should
economy is very stable, so
And then I have my shrimp. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dissect my shrimp into half.
I probably wouldn't end up that way,
Alright, what about over here? $5,000 is a lot.
I have 10 shrimp, so if I put 2 each, I will have about,
Flat, start from scratch, kind of figure it out.
I will have
Yeah, look at what people are consuming.
5 of this.
and
Okay, that should be enough for
based
me.
off of that, with $5,000.
Because I have other things
So
that I'm
it's
gonna
not
add onto
responsible.
his plate also.
And we gotta throw it back to you. What are you gonna do? 5,000?
My answer would be, we live in a technology day and age where, there's so many different ways that you can figure it out. If you don't have the resource of education yourself, then the internet's there to at least guide you in the right direction and at least make a play.
Right. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna have you pop one balloon now.
One balloon.
Yeah.
I got it quicker this time.
Yeah. Don't get popped.
And I can't ask one more question.
Not right now. You gotta pop.
I'm gonna add a little bit of
Okay. So Holly, my
oil here so that way it does not stick
I would say I really
to the
like
plate.
your face and your answers.
And that way, then no problem with our balloon.
That's annoying
It
loud.
just seemed like
It's
very
the
off
dating
for
game,
answer
the
rather than having
pop
your
balloon
own. I would
game.
have appreciated different answers, not to say that like it was a wrong answer, I would just like to hear something.
So this does not show my shrimp, so I'm gonna try the other way where it's gonna show both shrimps and this pretty,
She's already ready.
in fact, let me fix this because it didn't cover very well.
Do you want kids? What about marriage? Do you see yourself being married?
I do. I feel like there's a lot more than what society tries to throw at us is what marriage is and what it looks like in business into something. But if we do the right things and set the right foundation.
I'm adding extra water on here because it's not warm water, because to help it get softened. So I can double this sheet here, okay? Yes, you can do that. But I'm gonna have to let this sheet soften first before I can bend and roll it. Let me boil some water.
I know you're probably skeptical that a small, lightweight lens could actually kill bedbugs, mold, allergens, dust mites, viruses, bacteria, and
This is one of the sheets that is so fragile that I don't like. I'm gonna oil the plate that way it does not stick to the plate. Okay, let me do a pretty one for you. Uh, Let me now lay some foundation here. So to get the shrimp upward, we'll put the shrimp down first. And then top it the vegetables or noodles. Then we have the cucumber. They're on the side. Oops, sorry. I know you can't see. Let me bring you here. Okay. Like that. And then avocados. Okay, I'm using some warm water right now. Oops, shoot.
I think you guys should get your balloon back and let him think, because you guys just popped because he was hesitating. Let me see.
So that way it helps speed the process of softening this.
Because if it's taking you that long, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm for you, I'm for you. And
The spring roll sheet here.
not all of that, you know, but like a little bit of that for sure. I'll take a balloon back. Okay. So we're gonna let him pick. All right, let's get them back the balloons.
This is not a very good spring roll sheet, maybe because I needed to soak it in the hot water. So, yeah. So the idea is to put your shrimp on first, and then you will have your shrimp omelet like this.
She has a question here. All right.
Remember when I did this? So I have cucumber upward,
What's your question?
and when I do it the other way, I have the shrimp upward. Okay, let me show you one more time.
Yeah, I feel like that's right. I feel like I understand the meaning of when you say traditional just because who else is there? Are you speaking their noodles or?
I should have a big bowl of
Answer is yes.
warm water here to soak it, because tonight it's not my kitchen. So, so I have to be creative. Okay.
Go ahead and pop. It's time now.
Remember how I do it? I just gonna leave a shrimp. Put a shrimp down first. Okay. You pierce it into half. Put about 2 shrimp, because this is the jumbo shrimp, not jumbo, large shrimp. So, see it? Got your shrimp here. And get your cucumber here. In the front.
After 50 years.
Yeah, honestly, I resonated with your answers more. If it was a
I'm gonna use this Thai mint here.
I'd get lost in trying to say anything about that. But I just resonated with your answers. It was hard.
I should have lettuce today, but I didn't, so I'm not gonna be sorry about it.
All right. Any final questions?
And the cellophane noodles.
27.
I'm over at Stone Paxton Restaurant and Studio, so I think he's making some music downstairs.
I'm gonna pop.
Okay, so here we go.
Perfecting your swing is hard.
Nice shot, Dad.
But replacing your windshield doesn't have to be. Get it fixed now and pay later with flexible payment options only at SafeLight.com.
Turn mealtime into playtime.
See it?
13 grams of protein with replacement.
So the shrimp turn upward like that. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. So the technique is to lay the shrimp down first
My electricity bill dropped from $150 to $52.
in the back.
When I spent $49 on energy saving device, my friends thought I lost it.
There you go.
They laughed in my face, told me I got scammed. But then I showed them my newest power bill and their jaws hit the floor. Check this out. This is my current energy. My newest last month. That's a 60% drop in energy usage without changing a single thing about our lifestyle. I normally don't post stuff like this, but I just have to share. I want to show you something simple that anyone can use to lower their energy bills without sacrificing comfort. You can still binge Netflix, run the washer at 140 degrees, or blast the AC in the summer. Nothing changes, except for your bill.
Just remember that there's more than one way to skin the cat. If plan A don't work, go to plan B. If plan B doesn't work, go to plan C. If the plan C doesn't work, let's quit for the day and come back tomorrow. Okay. Welcome all of you. Let me find that one troll that came yesterday. I think he's cute. Because he didn't subscribe to my channel, so I went to track on him, but I don't have a way to find out where he's at. Oh, donkey. I wanted to reconstruct this one because, yeah, so easy to do that. I have my shrimp, my avocados, my cucumbers. I'll pull everything to this new sheet here.
Not that there's anything like wrong with you at all. I really did resonate with your answers. I feel like I would just want to date somebody a little bit older. Just where I'm at in my life, not to say that you have to be older than me or like 30 or anything like that, but where I'd like to date somebody close to my age.
Okay. Thank you. Head on back. These are all
Look at
that
that.
just popped.
The shrimp's already turned up.
Alright. Well,
Turned up
it's
beautifully.
unfortunately, but we do thank you for coming. Ladies, let's give it up
Because
for
we
him.
wanted to
Thank you.
display our shrimp on this roll.
Alright, let's go ahead and bring out our next single
Oh.
guy.
It looks a bit better than before, but it displays the cucumber also. Look at that. And then on this side, I have the shrimp, a little bit of shrimp and some green here.
I'm a project manager for a nonprofit organization.
Okay, so I have two more on the spring rolls.
And some vegetables too.
Okay, and what are some things that you do for fun?
I like to learn Spanish, humor, and travel. Go out for different restaurants.
And what are some things you do for a woman? What are some things you do for a woman?
How you all doing?
I look for
It's Friday evening.
individuals.
Do you have plan to go out and have fun, enjoy yourself?
Care for yourself.
Okay, and what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers, I would say, if you have a country back home and you travel, and you say that that's
Again, do a shrimp.
Because
We want to display a beautiful shrimp.
actually travels with the country. But yeah, other than that, yeah.
absolutely delicious.
Okay, sounds good. So we did get some papa balloons. Let's go on over to some right here and pop it. Your name.
I'll make that I'm gonna say.
And Michael, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think you're really handsome. I think physically you're definitely my type, but I feel like maybe you came up with control. I hate to say that, but your outfit is kind of giving me that. So, my dress preference.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I think she's my type. I think my body was tea, so I don't feel it's not with my outfit, but I was like,
Yeah.
appreciate it. So yeah.
Your name.
Yes, I'm not 26.
Jasmine, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I want a balloon because aesthetically,
The noodles.
it's just not my favorite. Unless it's not my favorite.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I think she's my type. I don't know what aesthetically she's looking for. I don't know if she's looking for like super bralette or not. Yeah, I can't just pop muscle out automatically. So that's what I'm there.
I'm sorry. I don't know. It's just like every time you say something else, it just gets sassier and sassier.
Avocados.
Okay, that's like that.
Your name and
My name is Kara. I'm 28.
Kara, why did you end up popping your balloon?
And I think that your personality is.
All right, this one turned up really good. It's it got shrimp on the top.
That's why.
No, she's someone that's your type.
It's beautiful. Okay, we have one more and then we're done. Here we go.
Yeah, this is very good.
Says a Lion King or song. That's all right.
Not anymore.
Is it a novel? The Lion King.
Okay, I take that.
It's cute.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. That's all right.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Your name is?
My name is Holly and I'm 28.
Holly, why'd you end up popping your room?
I lather with healthy oil, that way it does not stick together.
Pattern clashing. So I think that's what it does. And I think it's also, I don't know, there's just something that, like an energy that I get from me that I don't think we need to clash with.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, sweet, but I just don't understand the energy part that she's performing.
Your name is?
I'm Angelica and I'm 32.
Alright, Angelica, why'd you end up popping your room?
I think when you walked around the corner, it just wasn't very confident. It seemed a little bit like just strolling in. You also remind me of the guy from Digital Underground and a mix with the guy from Good Times. It says Dynamite. But yeah, and I don't think that's a bad way to dress someone. So, yeah.
I also have this beautiful, the crunchy rice paper here. Make sure the oil is hot, but not too hot. It's gonna burn once it contact the oil. It'll crunchy up like that.
Alright, my name is Jayla, I'm 27. Jayla, why'd you end up popping your balloon? I think maybe the outfit. I can see under the outfit, you're very handsome. So yeah, that's it.
I wanted to do something nice, so
You want to know what's wrong with the outfit? What don't you think is wrong with the outfit?
add avocados and the noodles.
No. I tried. No. I don't the patterns, no. But I really, the confidence and real weirdness. So yeah, I'm messing with that. But, you know, the patterns are really, it's too many patterns for me. Okay, so we do still have a couple of let's have your name again. Hi, I'm Brianna, I'm 30. Now, Brianna, you still have your balloon on confidence.
I have diced cucumbers. And the jalapeno noodles, I marinate it first. I cook it and marinate with all seasoning and healthy avocado oils. I have shrimp earlier, Mama. Those were not here. I sauteed the shrimps. I wanted to place my shrimp on the top of it. So it have a beautiful crunchy shrimp over. I'll make another one.
It also accurately tells you how much those issues will cost to fix and the maximum you should pay for that vehicle. It gives you so much negotiating power, you will pay way less than you would have otherwise. Fix instantly tells you what the car is in accidents, structure damage, or worse. You can continue to use Fix to diagnose issues even after you buy the car, saving you thousands on maintenance and repair costs. Fix lists out each service and how much each service will cost you. That way you aren't blindsided by expensive maintenance costs after you use the car. This thing even reminds you when it's time to change your oil, tires, battery, and windshield wipers. And if you want to clear the light,
Avocados.
Fix something. You no longer have to spend $150 after you get your shredder for the light for you.
Shredded cucumbers.
All you have to do is click the button in the app,
shredded carrots, and then I'm gonna do the noodles.
And since it gives you cost estimates for making some traders, you don't have to worry about being on the charge rate when you can. To be honest, I actually didn't think that this thing's going to work as well as it did. But I'm impressed. For less than $45, I don't know why most people don't have this.
I actually think your drip goes crazy. You know what I'm saying? It shows personality. You know, you put that on, and you came outside and you said, "This is me," and I like it. You know, I appreciate that. You have a lot of confidence. So just want to give him a chance to hear a little bit more.
Do my shrimp.
Did she someone that's your type?
I'm from Atlanta.
From New York,
From Atlanta.
so you were born and raised there?
I was born in Atlanta. I was raised in Barbados.
Okay, I guess that's okay.
And where are you from?
I'm from, I think Barbados.
Any questions you guys may have for each other?
You can substitute this with cilantro or green onions. So I have one more shrimp to go, so let me move my this around. I have enough for another bowl. A lot of fresh vegetables, cucumbers. We need to open another of this. No, we don't have to do. I'm gonna substitute it with a lot of cucumbers.
I do. I want to know what kind of content you consume as far as maybe TV shows, movies, podcast. What do you do in your free time? What kind of media are you consuming?
I would say I like comedic content. I'm not gonna say influence. I don't know. Well, I'm not trying to promote it. I don't know.
I mean, I would love to hear like who you think is funny or what shows you like, what movies, what's your favorite? Like, you know, where you, I'm a homebody, so I'm just like, you know, like, what are we gonna bring out and watch?
Okay, so I watch stuff like, okay, so I would say it's not me.
You can say what you like.
So I watch like Lucy, I watch Consummate, not the whole stream university. You know, I watch some clips. I would say I watch a lot of Lucy, certain skits, and stuff like that. Like I watch comedic stuff. It's not nothing specific, but it's stuff that's based on comedy.
Have you watched Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones.
University of Maryland local campus, earn up to 90 credits to a bachelor's for private work and life and job experience.
Introducing the filter soap House Water Conditioner, a legit home water filtration and conditioning system under your daily water. Calcium and magnesium are healthy minerals found in your house water supply. However, when these ions are heated, they can leak from your home, causing hard water and standing buildup in your pipes and appliances. In the past, traditional salt-based water softeners have been used to soften water. However, these systems require a lot of maintenance, as thousands of gallons of water and the sodium can damage your home over time. This is why we created a salt-free system that requires no bulky tank, uses no electricity, and wastes no water, while providing clean, conditioned, great-tasting water to your home. Here's how it works. When water enters the system, it will travel through two carbon bond filters, which will remove 99% of the chlorine from the water, as well as any other harmful contaminants. After the water is purified, it then enters the third stage, which contains the filter-soaked SP3 media, where it undergoes a process called remediation-assisted crystallization. As the water passes through the filter-soaked media, calcium and magnesium is transformed into
So I have 3 bowls of the pancit salad bowls. Okay, shrimp pancit salad bowls. Because I marinated the shrimp, so it tastes so good, so awesome already, so you don't need to worry about using the sauce. But he likes to eat his without sauce, so I'm going to leave the sauce alone. I'm going to go ahead and also to cut this egg rolls, perhaps. No, I'm going to leave it alone. I don't want to ruin it. Okay, so here we go. We're done with, there's crunchy shrimp here also. Alright, anyway, so I'm done today with shrimp egg rolls. Shrimp spring rolls, my bad. And then I have pancit salad bowl. That looks good. Pretty easy, right? It takes less time to make this. And I have two different kind of food today, which comprise of this rice paper here. Okay, one is being fried, it curled up pretty good, and one being in the wrap, and all healthy because I used the cassava or the glass noodle today. Yeah, got that. Here's the beautiful
Alright, so that is all the food.
salad bowl.
Thank you so much for coming on. Alright, let's go ahead and give it up for ladies. Alright, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Good, what's your name?
I think it's gonna keep crunchy until for a while. Okay.
I am a security operations specialist, and I also
This here is so crunchy.
And what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to read a little bit. I like to go for walks. I like to use
You can use this as croissant
I've been doing that and rapping a little bit. So
for your salad. Would be good.
do positive music. So really music is more so what it's.
Okay. So what do you look for in a woman?
She's beautiful.
All right, I guess we finished.
Someone who understands what love is. Not just the cliche meaning of it all, but someone
What do you
who
think?
actually understands what love is. That being biblical and also what it takes to properly love someone.
Okay. So now what are some good workers?
Good workers. Someone who lives with their parents.
Mushroom rolls. Okay, so okay, so we are finished for today. I have a beautiful plate of meals today. So very simple. I use all seasoning to marinate this shrimp here on the top here, and then I pan sear it for about 2 minutes. Okay. And then I did the same thing for the shrimp rolls. I marinated and I sauteed it, and I quickly cooked this pancit noodles or the glass noodles. It's very tasty. And so it's very simple today. Nothing heavy, nothing serious. It's just fun recipe. And, let me get charger for my phone because it's about to leave me. Give me 1 second, please.
It's okay if you live with your parents, I guess, but it's like if you never lived outside of your parents. Oh, I should have said it like that.
Okay. What's wrong with your
Yes.
Okay.
I would say that's
Got it. Alright, so we did your pop flu. Let's go on over the recipe question. Good. So we can have your name and
Mecca, and I'm 26.
Mecca, what kind of pop in your book?
Great. So okay. So I guess we come to the conclusions.
And now she's someone that's your type.
You've been so good. You've been on here for the rest of the times. I appreciate that a lot. I guess that light really here at Stone Paxton. The musician, artist, recorder, musician, artist, studios and home, cooking his dinner today. He wanted something light and simple and delicious, so I came up with these ideas about creating this gorgeous looking tray food for him. Okay. So I have 5 of the egg rolls, the spring rolls. I don't know why I keep saying that. And I have 3 of this pancit salad bowl here. So I'm done with it today, and I appreciate the time you spend with me. I wanted to be able to communicate and respond to some of the messages.
I was a hard worker with them, and I've been on the job for a long period of time. Let's say
Oh, what am I making?
within the last
I haven't have a name for it yet. Let me see.
how would you go about speaking to me? What would you say?
Okay. Name and age and the answer to his question.
Welcome. I'm making shrimp pancit or sautéed shrimps egg rolls. Very light today. It's a weekend kind of evening, and actually it's Friday evening. I wanted to have a good start of having a beautiful weekend by not over exertions in making the meal. So it's beautiful, it's delicious. So it's something that I invented today. Like I said, I'm over here at Stone Paxton Studios. I'm a resident in his kitchens, and I brought the shrimp, I brought the rest of the recipe. It's not like at home where I have everything, so I have to come up with quick ideas what I'm gonna make for him. He's a little picky when in terms to making food for him, so I have to be very careful how I prepare my meal for him, prepare his meal, and what kind of meat and what kind of vegetables. He loves my cooking, he's appreciated, but sometimes he can a little bit picky about the food he eats. So I produced this beautiful tray here out of rice paper here. Yeah. So this rice paper here, you can invent a lot of cooking style. Okay, you have to have the creative ideas about making it work for you. Yeah. So I'm serving him fresh avocado, fresh cucumbers, Thai mint, and carrots. Very simple. Nothing difficult. And then I use a cellophane noodle. Very, very delicious. I marinated with all season and a little bit of honey and
the next step so that you're happy and clear, which takes a lot
and
of
avocado oil.
license.
I mean olive oil.
So I think the communication is important, and I hope that we will be
So how I get this cellophane noodles to get softened
solution oriented. Create a safe space.
by blanching it. Okay.
Now, the name and age and the adjectives question.
My friend, she's vegetarian, so all she does all day is eating vegetables and noodles. So. Cucumber is so delicious. Anyway, yesterday while I was online on my TikTok, somebody on here that was not very cordial, so I'm trying to check if he's back on here, because I got a snapshot of him, and because I didn't get a chance to respond, and he wasn't being a troll. There's no reason for a person to come on my lines and be funny about that, okay? Because first of all, making food is not an everyday favorite for a lot of women, okay? So you have to give credit to women who know how to cook, who know how to handle the kitchen. So don't come on my channels and be a troll. It's not nice, okay? Because I'm not here online to bring you any harm, to bring you anything that's gonna make you feel bad or feel inferior in any way. So there's no reason for someone to come on here and try to be funny about it. And I don't appreciate that. However, I appreciate for those who being on my lines and being cordial, and like what I have here on my YouTube is that they give me that thumbs and supporting me, subscribing to my channel. In fact, yesterday I have 4 subscribers. I believe that those subscribers are from my TikTok, and they follow me all the way to my YouTube channels, and I appreciate that. With that, I respect a lot, and it helped me to realize that people do appreciate, and people do good deed, and people do a friendly and nice and a beautiful in and out. So I appreciate that. So, as for me, my goal is to want to share the utmost delicious and some of the authentic recipe that I brought forward and bring to life from my own family. Thank you for the heart. Appreciate that. And sometimes my grandchildren will be on TikTok and just send me a whole bunch of heart. The other day, my baby Davi's son was on here, sent thousands of hearts, and my grandson Lennox did that. He sit there just punching, send thousands of hearts, and I appreciate that. I love the little guy. And on my YouTube channel is a little different. I'm not new to YouTube channel. This is my 2nd year on YouTube channels. I thank you. It is very yummy. Spring rolls, exactly. Spring roll, yeah. Yeah, spring roll. And I have shrimp spring rolls, a lot of veggies, and the cellophane noodles. And I made 5 of the spring rolls. I got 3 of this salad bowl here. So I was saying that I appreciate those who are being kind and cordial and supporting me without doing all that other stuff, the extra stuff where I don't appreciate, like trying to be funny, making fun of my cooking, what have you. That's not cool, because cooking take a lot of skills. And as you know, that a lot of people don't like cooking because cooking takes skill, take patience, take love for food. Otherwise, you have money, you can go eat out. Hey, you're welcome to. But if you don't like to see me cooking on here, you are welcome to pass. Because this is not a dating site, so I'm not here to look for wonderful Mr. Wonderful. Okay, I got one Mr. Wonderful in my life already. I only can be loved by one man and love only one man. So don't matter how many men who out here looking for love, move forward, okay? Because that's how things are. I'm here strictly giving you this cooking instruction and sharing the joys that I possess here in my heart and from my families, and some things that I invent today, just like that, a little salad bowl, I invent that, and it's not in my mind. I know that what I can make it look authentic looking. I create my own cooking style. I create and add more recipe and ingredients and more recipe and new type of cooking every day. Okay, some of those are my childhood memories. Some of those I learned from cooking school. Some of that I just learned by learning from other also. Okay. Sassy say, don't let the stroll hurt you. You seem amazing self. Thank you. I do. You know, I love by my communities. I'm well respected by my communities, and I used to work in the Asian communities as community ambassadors or liaison workers, and I'm out there working with all sort of families. I know hundreds of families that have been affected by my service. Because many of you don't know that I am a polyglot person, meaning that I speak numerous of languages. I speak 4 fluently. I can read, I can write in 4 languages. And the one that I don't read and write, I don't consider it fluently. But there's more than just 4 languages that I could understand. But I'm only counting those master languages that I'm mastered in 4 languages that I can read and write fluently. And that's why you'll see on my YouTube channel that I will dialogue in different languages. So that is my blessing that the Lord's giving me. Thank you for the heart. And you know, the things about the TikTok, the different about the TikTok is that and people on TikTok are so loving. That's in the heart. Though I get trolled here and there because sometimes when I'm so busy cooking and I don't get chance to dialogue with you, and it's not that I don't want to, because doing live cooking show, it's so the time is critical. Even I trying to be proficient about the time. Sometimes it take me an hour, 2 hours. Yesterday it took me 2 hours because it's just a complication part of the cooking that required that much of time, about 3 to 4 hours of preparation. And that's why on my YouTube you will see that I have pre-recorded programs, and I started doing live show now because I like the interactions. I like to be able to see who's come on here and appreciate and send a dialogue with me in comments, and work with the trolls also. You know, I want to start having my my moderators soon to help me read who's sending me, being a troll with me, because I'm a sensible person. You know, I'm well respected. Though you see me looking like I'm an old nun, I'm not. Okay, I'm a woman who have lived around Earth over how many rounds of the sun. Yeah, I live a long time. Let's say that I wasn't born yesterday, but I was born in the night. So, and people trying to come on here and be smart and be outrageous. No, I'm not going to take the kind of bully. When I first came to America, I have enough bully there. Okay, so after I got my education, after I learned to speak the language, that's it. I don't allow people to walk over my life, over me. I became the community advocate. I worked in the community in Stockton, California for about 30 years. So I know a lot of people, I know a lot of constituents, I know a lot of law enforcement, the sheriff, the Stockton PDs, and the court systems and the school. I used to walk in the school, working to help reduce, working with the truancy children, working with the family who doesn't speak the language, as an advocate, and go into the home and talk to the parents and help them the children stay in school, active in school, and graduate from school. So I'm well respected. You know, I mean, though you see me here, I'm a plain, simple woman, but beneath that plain and simplicity, I obsess something incredible. The knowledge, the skill, the intuitive, the love that I have for the communities, and that reciprocate because they love me and I love them. So the breaking point was when I moved to Las Vegas. After my divorce and my dad had passed beyond the other rainbow, on the other side rainbow, taking care of him for 16 years. So he finally left the earth, and before he left the earth, my ex-spouse was acting funny, and he started making too much complaint, and then he summoned to a divorce. So I did that after my dad passed, and my baby graduated from high school. My baby, she's gonna be 23 this year, and she graduated from high school during the lockdown. So there was no graduation. The school lost the diploma. The school lost the cap and gown. That was sad. There's no graduation. So, but she does good. She's here in Las Vegas also. So I was gonna say that if anybody to come on here and try to be funny, I don't do that. Okay, it's not a very kind thing to do, because I'm here on good faith and good heart, and I love doing this because sharing recipe is something that I like to do. You know, I mean, I'm not Master Thord. I'm not Rachel show or Ramsey. But I mean, I don't care about those major cook or major chef. I'm doing my own thing. I want to create this legacy for the young generations, especially preserving the knowledge of Cambodian recipe, the Thai recipe, the Lao recipe, the Vietnamese recipe, what have you. I want to preserve that. So I wanted this to be the legacy 100 years from now or 50 years from now when I'm no longer walk the earth, and I want that to, I hope YouTube will keep it that long. My children have invited me to write a recipe, a cookbook, maybe one day. I'm still working on my book called The Rising Lotus. This book is to help inspired and empowering Asian women. So I'm almost done. I got a few more chapters to do, and amid my other life situations, I find a little time to trying to finish my book. But hopefully that I will be able to get it done by the end of this year and have it published. Yeah, so it's going to be a beautiful book. It's called Rising Lotus. I have the cover done. I got the outline done and everything. And I could have finished it already, but I wanted to add a few more, maybe 2 more chapters, and then it should be out on the hard covers, soft covers, and then the other copy also. So I just want to say that I appreciate those who supporting me endless, especially subscribing to my YouTube channels and all that. This is important for me also. You know, this is my 2nd year. I have been on and off cooking, though I needed to build up my algorithm so that way I will be focusing on getting my YouTube channel growing. Okay, it's growing significantly. I see that too. I'm happy about the great result, but I also wanted to continue this in a professional manner, so that way YouTube will be happy with my show, and that I will have you staying with me through the transitions and throughout. I truly appreciate, right? Without keeping you here longer, I wish you a terrific weekend. Tomorrow, if I don't have anything else to come on, I have a few. I wanted to do fried bananas in the Cambodian in the Cambodian style. You know, I know that the Thai and the Laos and the Filipinos, they have their own frying bananas also, but I wanted to share the Cambodian version of frying bananas. I have my Thai bananas that is pretty ripened right now. I either make the banana wrap cake again, or I'll do the fried banana. We'll see how it goes tomorrow and see how ripened the banana are. If it's too ripened, then I probably will make the sticky rice banana wrap instead, because when it gets too ripened, it's hard to keep it together. It'll get soggy. But to fry the banana, I need the right texture of banana, so that way it does not fall off. It's gonna stay firm. But I think I checked it last night. It's getting soggy, soft. It's getting really sweet. So I might make another kind of sweet with it. And so. So I wish you a good weekend. If I'm not back on here tomorrow cooking dessert, if you subscribe to my channel, you will get notification on my latest upcoming videos, or my live shows. Okay. So until I see you again, I appreciate you being on here. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hop from your TikTok over to my YouTube, Chef Van Inn, and please show your love and your love and appreciation by subscribing. Click like, subscribe, share. Right? So with a lot of love and respect to all of you, appreciate and love you. Thank you so much. สวัสดีค่ะ